It's no secret that AI is transforming many different industries, and one of these industries is app development. Today, we're going to be walking through Golex AI because these guys allow you to put in simple prompts and actually build entire apps, websites, and even blogs all directly from the platform. And they even give you previews as well as a chatbot to chat with and help develop the app with you. No coding is required. So whether you are a product manager, a developer, or just someone with a good app idea, this could be the video for you. Let's dive into this. So this is Golex AI. And as you can see, we're actually going to go through this in a minute and create our own app, but this is as simple as it gets. You can go from your idea to a website or an app in literally a few minutes here. All you got to do is describe your idea, get that first version that it creates for you, and then from that point, you tinker with it and add onto it to create your fully functional app or website. Now, this could be useful for founders of startups, product managers, or someone who is just simply a hobbyist and wants to get creative with their workflow. Some of the great features about this product, as I'll show you in a minute, is multilingual support, authentication, database integration, payment integration, storage for databases as well, and emails, custom domains, and SEO optimization on top of that. So basically everything you need for a successful website, you can do on this platform, and you can do it very easily with a few different prompts. Here are a few examples of websites built on Golex. As you can see here, many cool, intuitive UI designs have been built with this thing. And this is going to be something that is super useful if you are less technical and don't know that much about code. You can get this done with a few prompts in literally a matter of minutes. So how does this actually work? Well, we can see here, this is the prompt system, and we can actually write in whatever we want here to create our idea. But as well as that, if you are a little bit stuck, but what we can do here, we can actually click one of these templates, such as e-commerce platform, portfolio website, or blog platform as well here. So if we were to just click one of these, it's going to create a prompt for us in which, yes, it can then design from that prompt. And if we were to select portfolio website, it's going to change that prompt to, I need a professional portfolio with modern design, project showcase, about section, skills display, contact form, and responsive layout. So really cool in-depth prompt here. And if we were to just press go from this point, it's actually going to go ahead and make this in minutes for us. We also select blog platform here, where yes, it would give us a clean design, categories, user accounts, comments, and much more here for our blog website. So let's go ahead with blog platform here and then just press enter. Now it's going to basically go through our prompt and add everything that we've listed here. And obviously, if we wanted more customization, we can just wait for this and then add it afterwards. So let's just let this thing work and then come back afterwards with a preview of our design. So here we can see it's actually completed this task now, and this took literally under 2 minutes. So we can see here it says, absolutely, I'm through to help you visualize your blog. And we can see it's got different designs. It's basically taken into account what we've said and designed it based on that with AI. And if we look on the right hand side here, we can see the site it's designed. And actually, let's just go and take a look at this in another tab where you can actually demo and preview the entire site. So this looks like an already made blog site, but this is actually what we've just created with this app, Golex AI. And it's incredibly good looking just off the bat here. We've got these nice warm colors. We've got different categories of our blogs. So we've got lifestyle, creativity, wellness, productivity, travel, and books. And they've got different blog templates here that they've already put in the website already. So this is something that's fantastic. Now, if we go to the top hand side, we've got the home button, which is where we're at right now. Then we have categories and then a subscribe button to stay in the loop and collect email addresses. Now, this as a site is pretty good as its own, but what if we want people to write on the site and log into the site and comment and stuff like this? Well, we're going to need a login section. They already have this built for us. So a simple sign up and login section here is great. But I think what we need is actually to add some kind of Google or Apple sign-in function here. So let's go back to the AI here and ask it for that. So here we've said, can you add an Apple sign-in button on the login section? And then we're just going going to let this thing work and see if it adds it. It's also hinted to us that basically we are going to need a database to actually hold all of these logins and accounts. So if you're not a developer and you didn't know that, this is so good telling you what you need to do as someone that doesn't know code. So what we would do here is actually go and connect this to Firebase. We can see at the top right hand side it says connect Firebase. If you don't know what Firebase is, all it is just basically Google's version of a database cloud system in which, yes, you can store all of the data for your websites. That could be login information, emails, could be photo uploads for profile pictures, stuff like this. Easily sync this up with your Firebase account. So good stuff there. Now to do this is super simple, guys. All you got to do is put in your Firebase details here, okay? And then essentially all you're going to do is verify and accept that so data can be transferred between two platforms. And from that point, your Firebase will be connected. But going back to this, we can see that yes, it's saying I've added an Apple sign-in button to the login dialog in the website. So if we go to the login section, we can see now it does say sign in with Apple. And it's really that simple. If we want to add different things to this website, we can do so with a simple prompt like we've done here. And normally this would take hours of learning to code or even hiring a coder. But you can do this right here on Golex, very using their AI agent. But let's go ahead and continue working on our site here. What about becoming a writer? And let's create a form that people have to fill out in order to become a blog writer on our website. Because right now this button doesn't lead anywhere. So let's make it lead somewhere and add a little bit more depth to this website. So here, the next prompt we're going to do is add a form for when people select become a writer. This really is that simple. You've just got to put in little one sentence messages to this thing. It's going to go out there, create everything for you. What we will say as well is you could actually put a list of things that you want this to add. Just make sure the list isn't too long because it is AI after all. So it's going to go step by step through the list, but you want to make sure that the changes are being made. You can review those changes just like you would do with a normal developer. Now, as this thing is writing this next change, let's actually go up here to the top left. We can see there's actually two options here. We have the desktop web page version that we can see here. And then if we were to click this, you can see that yes, there is also the mobile side to this as well. So it's actually creating your website for you and allowing it to be shifted in resolution down to app format as well. And this can be something that if you are someone that creates their own websites can be very problematic with formatting, but this does it all automatically for you. And I think that is very useful because the amount of time I've spent going back and forth making edits in programs like Wix and stuff like this, where it just doesn't seem to work on the mobile version, I do find this a lot more useful and a lot more intuitive to get the end result quicker. And then after a short amount of time, we can see this actually come back and said, hey, I've now created this for you. So let's test this on our website one more time. In fact, let's open this as the preview so we can see the live site here. So let's just see if the change we requested has come into fruition. So what we're going to do is click this become a writer button, see what comes up. So we can see that yes, it does actually give us a form, full name, email, writing experience, topics of interest, how often you can contribute, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly or monthly, and then sample writing of an article that people would be able to submit. And then they submit that application and yes, it would be uploaded to your database or sent to your email that you've connected to your website. So I think that's really cool. And I do like how easy that this AI has done that for us. So that is how easy Golex AI is. And let's just go through this site one more time and see what we've got here. So we've got the blog website, Mindful Blog. It's even given us a name here. And then, yes, we have discover ideas that inspire. We have start reading. We can go and actually read an article that's already written for us by the AI. It's pretty incredible. And then if we go back, we can go down here and see that, yes, we do have that become a writer option. We can also view the site in mobile as well. Fantastic stuff. And if we want to go down here, we can see all of the different categories for our blogs that people can then submit to. And at the bottom, yes, if people want newsletters and to be informed by new blogs that do arrive, you could actually have that in this section. All they got to do is submit that and subscribe. So fantastic stuff. This app has really created everything we need. And not to mention, we do have that login screen and the sign in with Apple screen there as well. But this is just one example of what we can do with the Golex AI platform. If we wanted to create a task, website, or app that gives us random tasks throughout the day that helps with our fitness, maybe doing 20 push-ups every 3 hours, just for a creative example here, you could get this to create that in literally a matter of minutes using this system. And if you were to do that manually without AI or without Golex specifically, I mean, this could take you days, weeks, even months. So the fact that AI has got to this point, I think is fantastic. And I do think that this is one of the best platforms out there. If you do have an idea, whether it is a blog site, whether it's e-commerce, whether it is a platform in which, yes, you do have an idea and you want to execute that idea. This is a fantastic product and it's actually super cheap to actually get involved with this. So normally if you're going to hire a dev, guys, it's probably going to cost you thousands of dollars to get a product made and developed and out onto the market. Whereas if you're using something like Golex AI, we can see that yes, it's literally $20 a month, which is the subscription I'm on, and you're going to get 100 messages. You saw we only use 3 or 4 today. We created an entire blog website. So no matter what your idea is, you can get this very, very cheap for $20 a month and get all of your development work done for you, including databases, sign-up forms, and any design that this will do for you. Now, if you want to go a little bit further with this, then yes, you might have more complex apps than a simple blog site, potentially that task app idea I had. Yes, maybe you want to be paying $50 per month or $100 per month for more messages and unlimited projects here. So the current one, we can have a limit of 10 projects, but if we want unlimited projects here, guys, then yes, $50 per month is easy. And you can just imagine all of the ideas that you come up with, you can create in a matter of hours here, all in the same day using Golex AI. This is a great place to start if you're a project manager, if you are someone that loves the startup space and you want to create an MVP, a minimum viable product, to show potential investors and actually just show that, yes, this is what it's going to look like. And we already have a half-built product. This is something that's fantastic for startups, so definitely consider that if you are in that area. And guys, if you do use the link in the description right here, then yes, you're actually gonna get 10% off. So instead of $50 per month, it's going to be $45 per month. So definitely take advantage of that if you do want to check this out. There is a free version as well, so feel free to check that out, explore the platform, see what it's about, and then if you like it, definitely upgrade and use our link in the description. So that is Golex AI, definitely the pinnacle of AI right now, where you can design and create full applications and websites all from your browser, talking to an AI back and forth. This is incredible. And from my experience as someone in the startup space, as an entrepreneur, I mean, this has saved me hours. Actually, it saved me months from talking back and forth with developers that are potentially slow, where I can just talk to this AI and get it done in literally 10 minutes. A fantastic product. Definitely check it out in the description. We'll see you guys in the next video.